What's going on, Coballers? Today we're looking at the behind the scenes for Bad Dog. Here's me sculpting our lead actor, Gromit Jr., using modeling clay I bought from Home Depot. Then I just went ahead and gave him some facial features so he can talk his shit. What's up, vlog? We claymating today, baby. Already got ourselves a little dog going on. Next up, the bush. A classic man. Then this one really got my hands green. And the camera can't really see actually, but I look like I'm in phase 1 of turning into the Hulk. We're gonna build a bush, a tree, and a human. We set up the lights, got the tripod set up, we have our set up, our actor and our dog actor, and we have our own little grill in the back. I went on TikTok live and I actually put all this together. If you guys want to see that kind of stuff happening real time, follow me on TikTok to see it happening. Let's go ahead and get this shit done. I'm gonna be using my phone to capture all the images, and I'm gonna use my GoPro to record all the behind the scenes, so I'm gonna time lapse it. Here we go. First things first, quick bowl to warm up. All right, let's make a movie.
Up out at 1 in the morning, you really wanna know this kind of life never boring. She bought Dior with a man from the store, but she bring it to my table when
And that's a wrap on whatever I decide to name this. Part 1. Yeah, that's actually crazy. We're up, still working. 6:24 in the morning. Working on some sound effects for the movie. Some of them I'm gonna use like stock sound effects. Other ones I'm gonna make myself. You'll see. I can't do this shit. I'm going too hard. I gotta keep the mic further away from my face. We could do a better fart. Painting outside, yeah. I noticed my first time recording, I was trying to get this piss effect going on, but the drain kept on catching the water and fucking up the audio. So I closed the drain, and here we go. I think that sounds pretty good. Let's check it out. Now for the acid noise, I had this pretty nifty idea of heating up a pan and then pouring cold water over it really slowly. We're gonna see how that turns out. All right, chat, let's see how this goes. I hear the pan sizzling already. Y'all think it's ready? Let's give it a shot. You know, not as good as I was hoping. I think I really gotta get it hot. We gotta really cook that motherfucker first. I need to smoke it in here. I would crack the door, but it's too much traffic outside. It's gonna mess up the sound. Just keep letting it cook. This is what we call movie magic, man. How do you make an acid sound effect? We figured it out. If I had a cast iron can, that'd probably be the best. I'd be like, I need me a PA. Go get me a cast iron saute pan, ice cold water. We'll get this movie made. Getting pretty hot. I'm gonna let it cook for just a little bit. I really want that motherfucker to. Let's give it a shot. We need more of that, like, you know? We got the first part of it. We just gotta run it back. That initial, that was gold. That was what we need. We need that all the way through. I bet I could mess with the audio to make it sound like that, but I'd rather just a raw take of the... I'm tired, guys. I don't know, I always get caught on these little tangents where I'm like, it needs to be done right now. I'm on my Tyler Durden shit right now. All right, here we go. Would that be a bad idea to just put water directly on the furnace? Oh, you know what? Instead of doing it that way, why don't we just heat the pan directly and pour water on it? That'll be the best bet. Come on, Tony. good, pretty good. How long is my short film? I think that should be good. Should we do one more just for safety? Okay, but because it was kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Burn, baby, burn. Acid effect, here we go. Okay, I think we got enough of this. So what I do is I drop each image into this iMovie project and I shorten every picture down to 0.1 second. So that way when I press play, it all plays as one solid image. Now I had to go in and cut a few things up because some shots I knocked over the grill, or I had some clay peeking out over here, or the camera shifted. So that's why in the final product, I chop it up and it cuts to different angles for that reason. But I'm overall satisfied with our project, guys. I think the hardest part for me was finding the right fart sound effect, you know? So shut up. So I've been through the ringer. But the one that I liked, of course I can't find now that I'm trying to show you guys. Was it this one? My neighbors are probably like, what the fuck is going on in there? So that's what I used for the farting sound. The sniffing was me, and then I added this overall nature soundtrack to overlap all of it to kind of give it a little bit of atmosphere and add some more realism to it. The chomp and swallow sound effect was off of YouTube. I just used chomp sound effect, easy, same thing with the swallowing one. I also used this one for the guy drinking beer. If you notice, when he kicks, there's a little beat going on there. That was me just brushing the couch with the microphone. It's very quiet. The burp sound effect, also off of YouTube, unfortunately, guys. I know you guys are all upset that the shitting and burping and pissing wasn't actually me. I'm sorry. Look, it gave me 5 to choose from. How nice. I think I landed on that one and one of those later ones for the dog earlier. That was... I had to pour the water on the porcelain tub because so that way it would make sense if he's peeing on this surface. That's what it would have sounded like. Of course, I added my own sizzling. Now what I did was I had to repeat a whole bunch of my sizzling. That's what all this junk down here is. That's just more sizzling, so that way it sounded like a consistent sizzle. Because I wasn't able to get like a 10-second sizzle going, but if I chopped it all up, there's the sizzle, and now it sounds continuously. There's the gulping, and I just had it repeat, overlap each other. Added a dog sound effect, and that was it. So like 10% of the effects, 10-20% of the sound effects was me. Him sniffing was me. The bark was a stock image sound effect. And that's it. But next time I'll do the, can I just say I'm actually really proud of that turd. Just everything about it. Just the way it came out and curled up like an actual piece of shit. Turned out beautiful. And the way it sits there, like that's what a turd would look like. So there's a little bit of... So there's a bit of the post-production side of things. I'm actually storyboarding for my new claymation right now. Y'all not ready for that one. It's a bit ambitious. I think it's gonna take a little bit. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 times as long as this one was. And that already took me like 5 hours, so, but you guys just wait. So yeah, that took roughly 5 hours for a 34-second video. Totally worth it. I had fun doing it. We're learning a lot along the way. And I look like I'm dying too. But in case I miss you guys, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'll see you on the next video. Peace! I'm a classic man. Oh shit.